Hello everybody, Ian Robs here, welcome back to City Skylines. So here we're working on our city once again here. It looks like apparently I need some more educated workers there. Alright, so working on our city once again, and today we're working on a little bit of a monorail. So I actually just picked up the, mass transit DLC, which includes monorails. So I figured let's go ahead and mess around with that. Now I've already put one monorail station down here. Basically this one goes from up in here in the hoity-toity district up here. This is all the, they live on condos, self-sufficient buildings up here. And I put a monorail from up here down to here. And the reason why I went for a monorail is because I have a subway station up here, but they don't do very nice with going from, like, let's say down here to this elevation. So the monorail worked out a bit better actually in this context. And it's been pretty good actually. So as you can see, we've serviced our passenger service last week is 535 people there so far, and let's check our current monorail, taking 132 people right there. So that is pretty good. As you can see, I have a subway stop. Where is that subway stop? Just up over here somewhere. There it is. So there's the subway stop right there. As you can see, that one is quite fast flowing. There's lots of people going in and out of there, and they're just taking a little jaunt down here. And as you see, it's going back and forth. So people come up here. So if I take a look at this and show where people are coming from, they're coming a lot from the subway station here, but they're also taking little walks from where they live and moving over there. So there's also the subway. So if they really wanted to go from, where's the other station here? So like from here, for example, they can come over to here and then walk the rest of the way. And apparently they don't seem to mind walking that little bit of the way so far. So there you go, 430. So that particular monorail setup has been pretty good. Now I'm trying to figure out where would be another good place to put it. Now I did do a little test to go from the airport over here to the IT district, but it hasn't been a big issue because I got lots of IT buildings here, to be honest with you. So that has been not a big issue. And as you can see, we're rocking 103,000 people right now. Still keeping them all happy somehow. Well, for the most part, as you can see, I keep getting not enough buyers for products here. They keep saying zone more commercial, so every time I zone more commercial, it just ends up being the same thing. So, all right. So where are we gonna put the other monorail? So we have to have a high number of people, and somewhere we maybe don't have. So that's IT district, maybe up in here somewhere. But I believe we already have subways here. Yeah. So we have subway stations here. So basically, the only situation where a monorail would make any sense here is to go from this side to this side, and then I would probably put a subway in there because there's already lines right there. And that's kind of the thing I've kind of realized, that in some cases having the monorail in place isn't always as efficient as, let's say, having a subway in place. So there's a time and a place. Like for example, up here, like I said, on the hill, it made perfect sense because then I could just go from up the top of the hill down to here without a problem. So now I could do something similar on this side, down to the this station over here. That's definitely a possibility. I believe we have a subway stop at the end here. So we could do that as well and have it come down here down to the section. Let's try that actually. That's another commercial district down here. So they can actually get down here by subway too, though. So the question is, are they going to take a monorail over a subway? Probably not, actually. So this is where this is what I'm kind of thinking about right now, because a lot of places where I would need a monorail, I already have a subway kind of in place. Like that one was the one application where it also worked. Now in the mass transit DLC, you also get ferries as well. Now I don't have a river here, so it's not super helpful for me. I have this little section here, and I have nowhere to go from here. Now what I could do, I suppose, is I don't think I can buy any more squares. No, I've maxed out already apparently my squares purchasing. So I've only bought a few squares here. So I don't know. I thought there was more you could buy, but apparently I'm limited in this particular scenario. So I can't go any further over here for the time being. Or maybe I can, I just need to unlock something else. But I thought I had locked everything here. So we're at Megalopolis already, so we can get 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers monuments in cargo airport hub. Now we do have a cargo airport up here actually, so which is costing me $4,000 a week. It's hard to say how profitable that is. I wish you could kind of like, if when you clicked on the building, to show how much money it actually made. It doesn't do it there, but it will do it on like this right here. So show you how much profit we're making. So we're making $5,000 profit so far. So we've sold that much paper, that much plain timber, and that much just straight raw forestry products. And as you can see, we just have a line of trucks being exported over here. Yeah, there really is. I could put a train somewhere. Yeah, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because I'd still be running the same situation. I'd just be going from a train to here to there, and then have a whole bunch of trucks going from one train station to the other train station. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, at least in my opinion. So all right, let me think about where we're going to put a monorail here, and we'll come back in a sec. All right, so I got a place to put the monorail over here. So I realized that some people are going from up here down here, and they're taking this route over here, going through that roundabout, and that's already a pretty busy roundabout, as you can see. So I'm hoping that by putting the monorail here and just going straight down the hill, we'll be able to reduce some of the people coming straight that way. Now I believe you can put walking paths here. Is it landscaping? Water structures, paths. I don't know if I can put a gravel path or a pavement path. I might be able to go this way. You can put it on the side of the hill like that? I'm kind of surprised. Alright, we'll just go along here. Didn't realize that it didn't really make a difference. Oh, sure. I don't know if people are going to walk along that or not. That seems like it's kind of kind of steep. Let's go along here. And let's take that back a notch here. Make it kind of like a normal-ish walking path. There we go. That's a bit better. So now hopefully people will take that path around the university, on the back of the university here, and then hop onto the monorail. I've never used a walking path, so I have no idea. So let's take our monorail up here, and I think we'll just put a station down here somewhere. Where's that bus station? There are a couple bus stations around here. Let's just verify it. There's one right there. So yeah, I guess that's a good spot as any. Let's go ahead and put the monorail station in here. Let's move this crematorium slightly here. And then place down our monorail station. It's funny, I told my wife that there were monorails in here, and all she could think about was monorail from there's an episode of The Simpsons where they talk about monorails. That's all she could think about. It's like, monorail, monorail. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Some of you are like, nope. Alright, so we can do that. Okay, good. Let's grab the monorail here. The slope is too steep. Really, to go straight up there? I'm not that surprised by that. Okay, oh, I had a spot there. Where was it? Let's see if we can't get that. Okay. Alright, bring it down around here. Oh, it actually worked. That seems like a very roundabout way of getting... This actually would probably be better for a cable car, now that I think about it. But we'll leave it for the monorail for the time being. Alright, let's go ahead and create a loop. We'll go from here to here to here, and we'll see what's up. I don't know, I just like watching monorails. There is a cable car you can put out there too now. This guy right here, which probably would have made more sense in that scenario, but that's more of a... it's more of a situation where it's for tourists, I think, in my opinion, at least. Okay, probably only need... Let's just speed up time here and see how many people actually come to the station. Well, there's actually a few people coming already. Anybody taking our walking path? No. Not a single person. Alright. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. There's more people there than I thought there would be. Let's take a look at our... What's the progress here? 9 people. Well, that's not too bad, actually. Probably only need 1 train for that, to be honest with you. And then from there they can get on to the bus station, which is just down here in our industrial district. Let's take a look here. Yep, people are leaving, going to the shops. Actually, that's a few people leaving there. Looks like more people are leaving the monorail than coming on the monorail, which is fine. At least from that area. Oh, there's a few people collecting there. 9 people last week were serviced. 12 and 4. Let's take this down to 1 monorail. I probably don't need to spend the money on 2 at the moment. If we're honest with ourselves, there we go. Now we have a monorail. Now I probably would have used the monorail a bit more if initially if I hadn't. Oh, there's 31 people there now. Probably would have used it more if I had it right from the start, but I just kind of picked it up halfway between, so I didn't use a monorail all the time. But now I do. Yeah, so that monorail's got 31 people on it, so that's not too bad actually. I don't know if people would actually pay a lot of money for cable cars. 7 people picking up here. Well, that's not too bad actually. These people are going back and forth at least. They're leaving. It looks like they're going to the bus station here. I don't know how many people are waiting at the bus station. 1 person on that bus right now. So hopefully next time around we'll see a few more people there. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people just waiting for the bus right there. Well, that's good then. We have 1 biofuel bus, I bet. Maybe 1 or 2. Oh, we have 7 vehicles. Wow, we have 7 on here. Probably don't need quite so many, to be honest with you. Yeah, probably don't need 7 vehicles on here at all. Nope, here's another bus right here. 3 people, or 30 people capability, just filled up. Nice. That's good. That means we're kind of using our public transit network a little bit better now. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's getting up there. I don't know how profitable it'll be. So remember, these things take 180 passengers, so ideally it would be a little bit more than that. And no one's taking our little walkway here still. I think it's just for show. They don't actually use it. Oh, there was somebody in the back area there. Alright, so that's a good place for a monorail. Theoretically, I could hook it up to there too, but there's a subway that goes from there down to there, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is, I think. Yeah, cable cars would have worked well there too, I think. I probably could have gone straight up the hill, but I think the problem I run into is just having where am I going to put the station? I must place on the roadside, so I could put it up here, probably, yeah, right there, and then go straight down too. But I don't know what. 174 people were serviced there. That's not bad at all. 90. I'm not sure in terms of efficiency of how efficient one is over the other. I think you can move more people in a in a monorail than you can on a cable car, I guess. But if I was going up to a hill, like up here, for example, could have a little parking area down here, and then have them going up to the top of the hill, make this into a tourist area. That could be something we could do. What could we put down there that's kind of interesting? Could put not a traffic park. Let's see what we got. A bird and bee haven at the top there. Could put something like that and then have them come down here and then go up to the top of there. Could be something. Maybe I'll just put something there to remind myself to do that later on. Something small maybe. What is this? A tropical garden? I think I already have one of those. Fishing islands. I have one of those, I think, already. A Japanese garden. Let's go for more of the unique buildings, I think. Statue of Wealth. Could do that, I suppose. Transporting tower. The Fountain of Life and Death. No, not the tax office. Opera House, no. Business Park. Expo Center. The High Interest Tower. Cathedral of Plenitude. Could do that, I suppose. 150 entertainment value. I think what we'll do is we'll put the Fountain of... Well, it's got a little bit less attractiveness, unfortunately. Than one of the big ones, of course. Let's put the cathedral up there, I think, maybe. So let's just start on that project, I think. We got a little bit of area up here. Let's just Make it a single lane road for the time being. And then put that cathedral building there. Slope is too steep. Well, I'm not surprised. What about now? So there we go. There's the cathedral up there. Looks pretty cool, actually, on the top of the hill. Looks like a castle, actually, if I'm honest with myself. So we need to have a connection to there somehow, from somewhere. Could use a train, I suppose. But most of the time people aren't going there just for the train. I could use a... Where am I going to link this up with the outside world? Right, I could do there, I suppose. Or there, have the highway come down around here. Out this way. Although, like I said, I can't buy any more. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do a highway. So if they want to come out this way, they can. Also, with the... let's go underneath that. With the mass transit DLC, you get some new highways as well, which is nice. Let's go down here. The slope is too steep. Maybe I should just start it right from the beginning and just go underground. Yeah. And then go out. Actually, might as well stay underground. If we're honest here. I do like my underground highways. There we go. And then have this come out here like this. Let's go underground here. And underground here. And then from here. And then from there. Oop, that's still underground. We want it to go, above ground at some point. Alright, grab the highway. Come from above ground. Nope. Above ground. Go to below ground. There we go. And then have that. I'll keep straighten that out later on. And then have that come out over here then into a parking area of sorts. And then from there, I think we'll put it up to the cathedral. I like that idea. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for today. Put a little monorail down here. It seems to be working fairly well, actually. 94 people there. 81 people there, so that's pretty good. Going to keep that little bus stop right there, a bit more packed. 30 people in the bus once again, so that's good for us. Means our bus system is being used. Look at that. Look at that. Holy smokes. Lynch Street. Nice. Alright, folks, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Ian Robson. If you like what you're showing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Cities Skylines. I'll catch you guys later.